Assalamu alaikum. Did you know that your body, when you're pregnant, is obsessed with keeping your blood sugar levels stable at a fairly stable level? Okay. And the secret to keeping your blood sugar levels stable during pregnancy is by combining your food properly. So how do you combine your food properly? By eating protein, fat, and carbohydrates together, not separate, together. So make sure when you are trying to keep your blood sugar levels stable, or you are going through gestational diabetes, and that is a topic that I'm going to discuss in the near future. So keep an eye on my videos, and also if you are not subscribed, please try to subscribe so you will be the first person to know whenever I upload a video or I come on live. So your blood sugar levels affect directly affect the blood sugar levels of your unborn baby. Your baby in your uterus is being affected by the dysregulation of your blood sugar levels. So when your blood sugar levels is not stable all the time, that is what your baby is gonna also feel. And then when the baby is no longer in utero, is outside, maybe early stages of his life or her life, or later stages of her life, that is when metabolic complications start to happen, which I know a lot of us, everybody doesn't want anything to do with that, right? So keeping your blood sugar levels stable as you can during pregnancy is very essential. Okay, it is very essential. So blood sugar levels dysregulation or blood sugar dysregulation is also related or directly related to some birth defect. Okay, it is directly related to some birth defect. It's also related to preterm birth, and doing as much as possible to level up your blood sugar and not having your insulin levels going up and down and fluctuating here and there is very, very important, especially in the first stage and in your last stage of pregnancy. Your first stage of pregnancy will be your first trimester, and the last stage of pregnancy would be the last stage of your third trimester. Very, very important. And like I said, pairing your food properly is important. So I'm going to show you a hack that you can easily do when you are trying to pair your food properly. Pair your food with high protein food substances, carbohydrates, and fat. Moderate carbohydrate as much as you can, and try as much as you can to include complex carbs instead of the refined carbs. The simple carbs are the bread, white bread, and cookies, and rice. Even sometimes rice is also classified as complex carbs when you cook rice and you refrigerate it or you put it overnight and allow the starch to marry itself together for the following day. That might act in your body as a complex carbs. Okay, all right. So, or insoluble carbs, right? So if you are interested in keeping your pregnancy as easy, as blood sugar stabilized as possible, this is the hack that you can do. Pairing your food properly with adequate amount of protein, moderate amount of carbohydrates, and adequate amount of fat. And remember, don't fear fat when you are pregnant. This is not a time to take out. This is the time to embrace. When you're pregnant is the time to embrace. It is the period of plenty. So you want to add more fat, add more protein, add more water, add more liquid, add more vegetables, add more all of the good stuff that is going to help you and then help the baby. Help you whilst you're pregnant, help you when you have the baby outside of your uterus, and then help you when you are really going through the postpartum period. So this is a snack that I'm going to show you how to really pair. We all eat snack, whether you like it or not. If you are in this region of maybe North America, in London, and in Europe and stuff like that, snack is something that everybody eats, except when you are in Africa. Because growing up in Africa, I never knew what snack means. But when I came to the United States, I know that snack is something that is inevitable. Especially when you are working, especially when you have kids, especially when you are always out and about in the city doing stuff, you would end up having snack. And when you are pregnant, if snack is your thing, this is not a time to just graze unintentionally. This is the time to graze intentionally. So your snack can be intentional. It doesn't have to just be grab and go. It has to be something that it is intentionally thought and sorted for, that contains the nutrients your body needs and your baby needs. So this is a hack that I have been sharing with the women that I work with, the women that I talk to. It is always, we know that apple contains a whole lot of carbs and contains a whole lot of fructose. So in order to pair apple properly, we should pair it up with a source of protein and a source of fat. And how do I do that? Apple is as simple as whole. It is very healthy. Allah knows why He made apple without fat, but He also made a whole lot of food without fat. He also made a whole lot of food without carbs. He made a whole lot of food without protein. There's only one food that has only protein, but you will see that some food also have some little bit of fat and little bit of carbs in them. Like mainly protein food have a little bit of fat and carbs. Mainly carbs food have a little bit of protein and fat. So apple is somehow like that, but not adequate. And a whole lot of fruits that we eat is the same thing, and vegetables is the same thing. So I'm going to use my apple today, but I'm going to pair it up. But before I do that, I will slice the apple. Okay, slice the apple into pieces because that's how I enjoy it. And you can do as you want. If you're eating it whole and you don't have to slice it, make sure that once you bite on it, you try as much as possible to also eat a source of protein and a source of fat. Okay, especially when you're pregnant. When you are not pregnant, maybe you can just want to skip it, but make sure that it is very important that your nutrition whilst you are not pregnant, it's determined by your nutrition when you are pregnant. So in as much as you want to eat anything that you want, try to remember if you are in your childbearing age, your body is required to be hormonally balanced, okay, in order to get it as easy as everything with your menstruation and with your fertility and with your pregnancy and postpartum. Everything comes into play. All right, so I have my apple sliced, nicely sliced and ready to go. But to pair it up properly, I'm going to add a source of protein and a source of fat. So I have peanut butter over here. Peanut butter is high in plant protein, and then it's also high in healthy fat. So I'm going to use peanut butter. If you have almond butter, even better. If you have cashew butter, even more better. You can mix and match as you want. So adding this, about 2 tablespoons, or anyhow you want it, and this is as easy as that. So I have my source of carbohydrate here, and I have my source of protein and a source of fat all together. All right, so this is a beautiful combination to even make it even super, especially now that we are going into Ramadan and a whole lot of questions come to me about breastfeeding and fasting. If you are breastfeeding and fasting, this is for you. This is for you because you require some snack in between your iftar and your bedtime. Okay, so if you are going to fast whilst you are nursing your baby, you need to be able to make healthy and nourishing snack that can keep you for a little bit and then also nourish your body as you go. Okay, because 30 days of fasting is quite tasking on the body. Okay, let's face it, it's quite tasking on the body if you are not nourishing and replenishing nutrients as much as possible. So this is an easy way to balance your blood sugar and also keep the your blood sugar levels stable, keep your body nourished, and then also the hunger with breastfeeding as easy as it can be on your body. Okay, so bedtime snack, between iftar and bedtime, you try as much as possible to have some snack. This is a perfect snack that you can make when you decide to nurse and fast at the same time. Perfect snack. To make it even better for me, what I do is I add some black seed. Okay, so I add some black seed. When you're pregnant, please don't add some black seed in your food directly. Make sure you consult with your doctor before you add black seed. But this is perfect for the nursing mother, especially because black seed is a galactagogue and it will help to increase your it will help to increase your milk supply. So adding that, isn't this beautiful? This looks amazing and beautiful. Okay, so this is how we go. You can even decide to add more if you want, and then that's it, as easy as that. And another hack that you can also do is to mix the peanut butter with hemp seed. Okay, you can mix the peanut butter with hemp seed. This is hemp seed. It's very high in protein, as plant protein, as well as healthy fat, and I love hemp seed in a lot of things that I do, just as I love black seed, because black seed is a sunnah food. First of all, it is a recommended seed by the Prophet ﷺ that it helps you cure every disease except death. So I don't play with black seed, and I don't think you should as well, especially when you are pregnant. And also black seed is very helpful in increasing your breast milk supply. So here you go. You can easily add this. This doesn't add any taste or anything to it other than making it even taste nuttier. It has some nutty taste to it, and it's excellent. So as easy as that, this is the snack. So add this to your bedtime snack when the hunger come in when you nursing, or when you're pregnant and you are not nursing, especially to keep your blood sugar stabilized. This is the way to go. All right, so I'll keep sharing a whole lot of tricks and also recipes with you. So if you are interested in learning a lot more about pregnancy nutrition, about postpartum nutrition, fertility, and also some here and there herbal medicine regarding women's health and childbirth. Stick around. Don't forget, if you are not subscribed, to subscribe and join the family, and make sure to check out all my videos that I have created just for you. So until next time, I hope you'll be checking my channel again if this is your first time. If not, thank you very much for always being here. And until I see you next time, be in the best of health and iman. Assalamu alaikum.